Hey, what's up everyone? It's SammyCon here, and I wish I brought my headset still. I can't tell how loud the music's going, but hopefully everything is pretty good. So, yes, this is our first podcast using this new software called Spreaker Studios. Spreaker, whatever you want to call it. Spreaker, I think it's called Spreaker Studios. So, like I said, this is our first live podcast with this new software, and if you follow me on Tumblr, at Twitter, Facebook, hopefully you saw the postings. It's a pretty neat software, I will admit. This is probably one of the nicest ones I've come across to do live podcasting on a mobile device, and I'm looking forward to seeing how everything goes with it. So, yeah. Tonight's soundtrack is done by Video Game Mixes. I remember I think their name is Video Game Mixes, I believe. Yeah, that's their name. They're on YouTube. They do awesome remixes of video games and also TV shows, like Steven's Universe. And pretty much the songs you'll be hearing tonight are from Steven's Universe. One of my favorite shows. Love it very much. Rebecca Sugar. Awesome job on creating this television show. It's a phenomenon. But yeah, they did a lot of remixes for Steven Universe soundtrack, so I hope you enjoy them. Let's see, in tonight's episode, and since it's inaugural, the very first numero uno, we got a chat feature. Let me just do that right now. Let's see who we can invite. Oh man, I wish I knew this ahead of time. Hold on. You know what? Send Diane. Let's see. This is pretty neat. You actually can send invites to people on Facebook to join your chat. I'm trying to think other people off the top of my head. So many cosplayers I know. Who else? Oh boy. So yeah, tonight's episode, I think I'll probably go over a review of some conventions I've been to. Actually, the first con I went to this year, which was No Such Con. Just give me 1 second, folks. Like I said, still learning this software out, so it's pretty neat. I guess that'll be good. Oh, wait. One more person. Send the invites. Okay. Oh, hey, Jessica. How you doing? Thank you for joining in the stream. Let me know how everything's going. Totally appreciate having my first person to join in. You know what? We need some cheers and applause for that one. Definitely. Welcome for being the first viewer. Let's see. So, yes, my review of No Such Con. Alright, so No Such Con is a convention that's held at Vassar College in the beautiful town of Poughkeepsie, New York, which I always have a hard name with that town, but I pronounce it good today. And it's a small convention. For those who are familiar with conventions in the East Coast, especially New Jersey. If you ever been to CPAC, oh, who else is joining in? Oh, another message. Oh yeah, sorry about Janika. Yeah, I actually when I first took a glance, I'm totally sorry about that, Janika. My fault. I know. I know too many people I know with J's and E's in their names. Yeah, so Janika, thank you for tuning in, for being the first viewer. My fault. Yeah, so like I said, No Such Cons at Vassar College in the beautiful town of Poughkeepsie, New York. It's a small convention. If you ever been to Castle Point, it's smaller than CPAC actually, but that's the charm about it, because it's a nice small convention where you can basically socialize. It's a nice con for socialization, and they have very cute vendors there, and with selling adorable merchandise. Actually found some very nice things. Got myself the Endless Waltz soundtrack from Gundam Wing, which was really cool. You're going to the CPAC. Cool. I will be there actually. SammyCon will be at CPAC. Thank you, Janika. So I'll be seeing you there. Yeah, so No Such Con, it's a small convention, like I said, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for heart. It's a fun con with dedicated staff who really care about the convention. And this year, it looks like things were a little rough for them, but you know what? Every attendee, every staff member there, handle it very awesomely. They're on top of things. They apologize. They try to help navigate people around. I like that, So even I was there with my very wonderful and lovely friend Faya, and we had a great time. We did some improv things for a panel that we want to go to, which was I forgot what it was. It was like one of those panels where you pretty much read a fan fiction and then pass along to the next person. It's kind of like one of those improv things, and it was really fun. I enjoyed that. Met many awesome new friends there, and overall had a really wonderful time. I definitely want to go back there. The campus itself is very beautiful. Oh God, it's like, it makes you wish you had all the money in the world so you can go to a college like that. Like I said, I had some really wonderful photo shoots with Faya, who, may I say, does an amazing lapis lazuli from Steven's Universe. The best I have ever seen. And it was a really wonderful time. So, other than that, I got, like I said, an Endless Waltz CD from Gundam Wing. I got myself a convention shirt because it's like my battle trophies. I love my convention shirts. And definitely will be heading there in 2017. So, like I said, not all cons have to be super huge with super fancy guests to be enjoyable. Wait, the music's not playing anymore. What happened? Oh, come on. Oh, I guess that's probably the reason why. Okay. I didn't know how manually start the music. So, what's this? I'm sorry about that, Janika. I know MNX, for those of you who don't know, it has moved from Somerset, New Jersey. They will be moving down to Atlantic City. And there's lots of pros and cons about that. Pro, it's a bigger convention center with actual space for the con to grow, because MNX which originally started in Rutherford, New Jersey, outgrew that convention center and they moved to Somerset. Now they outgrew that place, so now they have to go to Atlantic City. So that's one of the pros. You get a bigger convention, more space for them to grow. Cons are the hotel prices are pretty steep. Oh, really? Thank you very much. Let's see, how can I adjust that? I don't think there's a way for me to adjust the music volume. go through this app a bit more. I don't see anything that needs me to control the volume of the music. After this soundtrack, I might pause and then play the next sound. Just talk a bit more. So yeah. The prices for hotels for anime-manga are a little more expensive this year. Because like today are in Atlantic City, so that's like casino territory. I mean, more hotel spaces for people to rent out, but now you're paying. If anyone ever been to AutoCon, you're basically paying like AutoCon prices up in the $700, $800, $900 price points. I'm sure even higher. So yeah, but let's see how that works out. I hope for anime-manga everything works out well, because they need the space to grow. Also, learning about this software, what I might do, it has segments where I talk, and then segments where I might just play music. That may make things a little more easier, actually. Alright, so this song is finishing now. Alright, so let me pause that. Alright, so yeah, the next convention for me that I will be attending, like I said, will be CPAC, which is one of my favorite local cons, actually. That is April 23rd to the 24th. But I'll be going on April 24th, because that's when everything takes place. 23rd is really more like a social gathering, and kind of meet and greet, chill and relax with a few like board games and like console gaming going on. Yes, about AutoCon. Thank you, Janika, for pointing that out. If many of you don't know, AutoCon's also doing a big move. They're moving from... This is their last year in Baltimore, and then next year they're going to be in Washington, D.C., because the city of Baltimore has approved a multi-million-dollar construction plan. Million or billion-dollar. It's like it's really major. And they're going to be replacing. They're actually not going to like renovate and expand. They're going to level the current convention center and build an entirely brand new one, which would be larger and more space and modern, because the Baltimore Convention Center is a bit on the old side and it has leaky roofs. So they're addressing that by investing in a new convention center. So that I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait to see. Whether AutoCon will return back to Baltimore, that is going to be seen, because I know where they're moving to in Washington, D.C. That convention center went under a major renovation and expansion and is very modernized, and a lot of people praise it a lot. So we have to see, maybe AutoCon might stay in Washington, D.C. Maybe they'll move back to Baltimore in 5-7 years when the convention center is done. Only time will tell. Let's see. So yeah, Castle Point. That's around the corner. Then after that, I'll be going to Beltane Spring Festival. I'm looking forward to that. Once again, with the very awesome friends of mine, my friend Chris, Faya, and Deborah. I'm going to have a wonderful time there. I don't know. I might live stream from that one. I might do either a live stream or a podcast. So we'll have to see. And of course, definitely taking pictures, and I'll be taking part in the performances. I'll bring my bongo and my tambourine up there with me. And then back on convention tracks, Steampunk World's Fair, May 12th to the 14th, if I remember correctly. So, or May 13th to the 15th. Yeah, I think it's May 13th to the 15th. So I'll be going to Steampunk World Fair. It's a very awesome steampunk convention in Piscataway, New Jersey. And if you're into the whole steampunk genre, definitely recommend, because apparently, from what I heard on the news, this is like the largest steampunk convention in the world. So kudos. New Jersey has props to having that bragging rights. And then I'll be making my way in July to Connecticut for one day. Definitely visit all my lovely friends up in Hartford, Connecticut, and do some amazing photo shoots there. And then after that, the convention I've been looking forward for about 2 or 3 years, since Faya has been asking me so many times to come, and I've been disappointing her so many times, and I felt bad because not only she's a very wonderful friend of mine, but a very special friend of mine. I love her very dearly, and she works very hard to help out this convention, and it's awesome. They have really great activities. It's Camp Anime, and I've been wanting to go to Camp Anime, like I said, for the past 2 years, and now I finally get a chance to go this year, and I definitely will be taking it. It's an anime convention at a campground. Like, how awesome can you combine two great things like that? You have from the events I saw planned for this year, of course, the Super Soaker battles. I'm looking forward to that one. Nerf Wars, archery. I definitely want to try my hands out at that. I had itching to try out archery for a while. Canoeing. I've never been canoeing before, even though I can't swim to save my life. I definitely want to try it. Hopefully I don't tip the canoe and drown. Wish me luck. And I might actually give rock climbing a try. And that's just a few of the events I remember off the top of my head. Like I said, if you want something new, something different, check out Camp Anime. I think it's campanime.com or campanime.org. Don't remember the URL, but yeah, it's one of those two. Definitely would say, check it out. Because, having fun as anime characters and doing things outdoors is definitely a wonderful thing to do. Do we have any questions, actually? Any questions I can take for you? Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, my swimming skills have been... I apparently can swim when I'm panicking. I've actually have drowned before, and long story, those deep end of the pools are really deep in Wildwood at the water pier, and I have gone under, and apparently I was able to get myself back up. I don't know how, but I managed, and I remember clinging onto the wall and making my way back up. Don't ask. Somehow I have spider powers underwater, and that was... Well, at least I got saved by a cute lifeguard. Let's just put it that way. So, wasn't all for nothing. So, yeah. Here, you know what? I'm going to be quiet for a bit, and I'm going to let some Steven Universe tunes play. So, hold on. I'll be right back.
To engage in combat. Let this be the perfect battle. Duel. dancing duo. Match set. Challenger wins.
Okay, for you Lapis Lazuli lovers, this is a great mix done by Video Game Mixes on YouTube.
You three knew I was in there, and you didn't do anything. Did you even wonder who I used to be?
Poor Lapis Lazuli, trapped in that mirror. And, there's a very awesome mix from Video Game Mixes. Yeah, there's rumors is that Lapis Lazuli actually was, well, not rumors, I'd say, but, part of the, the chat that goes on in the Steven Universe fandom. Lapis Lazuli actually used to be part of, Rose Quartz and her, and everyone else that's defending the Earth. And somehow, got imprisoned into the mirror. So I need to look up more about that, see, because it's huge discussion on the interwebs. So like I said, Spreaker Studios. The only thing about this is a free software to use, which is awesome. What they do, they give you 30-minute blocks, so you can broadcast as much as you want, whenever you want, but it's all 30-minute segments. So, like, for instance, I could, like, when this one's over, I could broadcast again. I just have to start up all over again and, like, make a whole, another posting about it. But, they have paid services where you can get, like, 3 hours streaming, or, I think they had, like, 3, and then they had, like, 24 or something weird like that, and then they had, like, 24/7, which was like $199 a month. But I'll stick with the free option, because it works out fine and works out perfectly with me. And I always could just post a scheduling of when I'm gonna podcast and post it up and let people know. Ideally, what I want to do with this is, like, podcast from conventions and stuff like that, interview cosplayers on the spot, play some tunes, or even podcast like a workshop or panel that's going on. Like I said, it's a great little app, and we're at 27 minutes and 30 seconds so far, so we got, roughly like 3 minutes left for the podcast. So I hope everyone liked what they heard so far. Pretty much we're going to be talking about anime, video games, cosplay, conventions, geeky stuff, camera stuff, pretty much everything and anything under the geek spectrum. And hopefully you enjoy that. I'm hoping to have maybe a co-host, because remember, if you heard a lot of my earlier podcasts on various other software and stuff like that, Princess Kakashi, Princess Kakashi was pretty much always there on my podcast, or sometimes Lucky Lady Riku, Lady Luck Riku, Lucky Lady Riku, yeah, that was it. Sorry. Sorry for messing your name up. Oh, I'm horrible. So hopefully I have them back on my podcast, and we'll be chatting and having a great old time. Also want to promote, if you're interested, I not only podcast for Rustic Raver Cosplay Photography, I podcast also for Online Convention, which, I forgot to put a link up there. My fault. I have to remember to do that next time. So we're at like the minute and actually like 1 minute mark. So I just want to thank everyone who either tuned in, and to people who joined the chat, especially Janika. Thanks for being the first one. And this was really great. I hope everyone liked, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'll come up with a schedule podcast and stick to it, hopefully, if nothing comes up. So yeah, I just want to wish everyone a good night and a wonderful evening. And remember, keep the play and cosplay.